3. Yes, I hope that we are online now. And I probably should to check our connection, and it will be amazing if you will tell about our connection. Yes. Online now. And 3. Yes, I'm online. It is amazing. It's always pleasant feeling to see you. It's always so nice. And hello to, I already see Eagles. Hello to last one. Happy to see you as always. And today what we will do? At the beginning, where's my phone? Another one. I will be happy today to do just simple things. Just watch video, which I hope will be helpful for me personally. And I know that some of you like to study languages, and probably for those who study language, it is always question how, like, to understand structure of question. I mean, like, of language. I was struggling with English, and sometimes I'm struggling with English even now, and like, of course, obviously. But despite everything, because I studying right now Chinese, I decided to take this seriously. And one thing it is to say that I'm studying Chinese, but in reality it is a little bit different actually to do this. And in process you have so many questions on which you do not know answers. But before, yes, talking about this, I will be happy to say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I know this day passed, but I received some delicious stuff. One of these stuff was from, one moment, I don't want, from Glen. I already started to eat this. Yes, sugar-free candies. And to be honest, majority of them already ate. And I did this so fast. It is like one of the things that when you're eating, I'm trying to avoid eat sweets because I'm eating them pretty fast. If I will have them close to me, I will eat them immediately. And hello, Christina. Hello to you. Yes. And that's what happened. I ate this half of my bag which I had sugar-free candies just immediately. I didn't notice, like, wow, only a few of them left. Also, yeah, thank you for this to you, Glenn. I received another thing. It is, I just checked my PO box, and this one, it is book, Politics and International Relationships, from Oxford. And this book quite thick, quite like very informative, maybe too much informative. And you can see, thank you for this. I do not see message who sent this. I didn't see. Please tell me. Maybe I left it somewhere, but I cannot find it anyway. And what I want to tell you, yes, also received such amazing coupons. By date they expired, but thank you for this, of course, to you, Glenn. Coupons from Subway. And from Sam Smith Q, he was giving me, as always, generously a lot of things. I received such amazing cards, and these cards, flashcards, I hope that they will be helpful for me to memorize better Chinese vocabulary. And because today we are talking about language, especially we are talking about Chinese language, I will try to, yeah, I'm trying to understand and study this language these days, and that's why these flashcards will be quite useful. And I received also from Sam Smith Q these amazing 2 books, Chinese books with short stories in Chinese. Thank you, I appreciate this a lot, like really a lot. Okay. Hello to Lisa Marshall. Hello to you. Happy to see you as always. Wow, that's one thick book, Alex. Good for you. It is very thick book, and I believe that because at this moment, like I have so many books, I'm still reading in English, and I want to tell you that I've read first book of Vampire Diaries. First book, it is second book already, book number 2, and I've read only first. The like was 200 pages, not so much, but I read this for 1 week. Like 10 pages per day, something like that. This one also like little 200 plus pages. I hope that I will read also for 1 week. Slowly, but I mean, I didn't start this yet. Second book. Anyway. Yes. What I want to tell you. Yeah, we will watch today video. Video will be, it is called Chinese Hack, breaking down sentence structures in Mandarin. I personally believe my statement is quite clear for me, my opinion, and quite I think important for me at first, that it is so useful to study other languages. It is so unbelievably important in modern days. You cannot always only rely, as it turned out in my life, only on your native language. In modern days, you need to know several of you, at least 2 languages, the most spoken in my mind. It's how working. And I think that in modern times it is important to know English and Chinese. It is my opinion. I think it is like 2 major languages. Of course, you can find Spanish, other languages, but I believe that studying languages is quite important, and at this moment I want to be focused on understanding Chinese. That's why I will be happy to watch with you this video from channel Grace Mandarin Chinese. Chinese Hack, breaking down sentence structures in Mandarin. Yes, to be honest, I know that this task quite challenging, but to be honest, any language to study it is very challenging, and but it is something essential that you need. I feel like important to know, and especially when I look that some of Russian YouTubers, like which I like know, like and. And some of them I do not know personally, but I know from the internet and from distance somehow, from chatting. Some of Russian YouTubers who are speaking in English and doing YouTube videos in English, they know Chinese and English, or in studying Chinese. You can find like plenty of YouTubers. Some of them they will like, even if you will look on Roman NK for that, he knows basic Chinese, and I think that maybe it is mentality of Russian person, because Russians, like who is close from those part of the world, they will do not have choice, and they will study these days more in not English but Chinese. I believe this, and it is like clear as ever, especially with policy what is happening now, with relationships between all countries. But I feel that because I'm from all this, I'm like from far east of Russia, it is kind of important also to know for me too. And yes, let's read to our comments. One moment. Let's read our comments and let's see who joined to our amazing community. Christina said, I loved the Vampire Diaries series which was on TV before. Hard not to get hooked. I know that this diaries, it is quite huge. I want to have everything. I mean, so much interesting and fun. You can interesting information you can find, and fun series you can find on the internet, and you will be wow. Just you can. That's one of the reasons why I'm not all my time I'm spending this at home, because I want to. I feel that it has. I'm trying to catch everything, and sometimes it is kind of like time is from like moving from your hand, like I don't know, and you trying to catch everything to understand. And you need to know this, that. There's so much stuff you need to know. It is crazy. But yes, I believe that, I hope that my self-education now will be, how to say, rewarding for me in some way. And yes. Yes, by the way, Lisa Marshall, you're completely right. Yes, you can leave a like, you can leave your comments, it would be nice. Also, you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee, it will be amazing. And yeah, let's jump into this topic. Today, live stream will be quite short. I'm talking too much as always, but it is like, come on. Okay, where's my hat? I'm here. Yes, I'm trying to put myself in this little corner. Maybe I will be here. Let's do it like this. Okay. This video, as I said before, will be short. Let's go.
Four important concepts.
Oops.
Today we're going to talk about four important concepts of Chinese grammar which you may not learn from your textbooks, such as how we form a sentence and why the word order in Chinese is not always the same. And no matter which level you're at, knowing these things helps you learn Chinese faster and makes you more aware of the rules of this language.
I know that already that some words, by the like you know all that Chinese has tones, and these tones quite difficult for me to catch, very difficult. I like maybe too much, but at the same time, I want to tell you one thing that. Chinese like also can be like by the like tones they by itself difficult, but they can change, and it is confusing. It is confusing. At this moment, I have zero vocabulary, zero of understanding, but it is confusing, and yeah, I'm trying to write sometimes, and on Twitch you can see sometimes me online that I'm studying or reading English or studying Chinese. You can see this. It is just I'm not communicating there. I'm just there sometimes doing streams. And yes, one of the things that it is very interesting thing that kind of can blow your mind. And I see message from you, Christina. You say that there's a lot of Chinese celebrations going on lately, special menus in Chinese restaurants and decorations. I go to the Mandarin restaurant nearby. They have a few chains around. Year of the Dragon? Yes, it is. Am I right? This Year of the Cow? Oh, one moment. Or maybe I want to check. Let's check. It is Year of Dragon. Yes, it is Year of Dragon. Yeah. Pam. February 10th, world was celebrating Chinese New Year, symbol of which is green. Ah, yes, of course, green wooden dragon. Yeah, and I did even not post but story on Instagram. I remember because yeah, sometimes you're forgetting. Yes, it is Year of the Dragon, and it is very interesting, fascinating. I don't think Chinese can pronounce the R in English vocabulary. Must be no R pronunciation in Chinese vocab. They have zhi, like Zhan, it is person. Like example, this zhi sound sometimes can be close like R sometimes in different situations, but they do not have R or like but yeah, I think that you're right completely. They do not have this sound. That's why it can be for me difficult to Chinese sounds at all, like all sounds of them difficult for me. It is like from different universe, everything. As a result, I don't know, you're like opening for yourself, I don't know, another dimension. I'm joking. Another universe. And when you're looking at this, you see that, wow, so much new stuff. That's why I believe that studying languages, it is useful. And yes, I completely agree with you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Grace Mandarin Chinese. Before we talk about these concepts, you should know that the basic Chinese sentence structure is SVO, subject, verb, and then object, this word order, just like in English. Keep this in mind. Let's move on to our first concept.
Subject, verb, and object. Example. 我是同学. Did I say this correctly? I am. No. Not 我. 他们是同学. They are classmates. 他们是同学, they're classmates. And we can see 他们, it is subject, 是, it is verb, it is to be, and 同学, it is like classmates. And by the way, example, I found one of the things that Chinese doesn't have this plural for verbs thing. Example, Mao, it is cat, can be Mao. Also, like in Chinese, plural it's not changing. I don't know how we will decide this problem, but we need to do something. It is confusing.
Forming a Chinese sentence depends more on its meaning instead of its form. So sometimes it won't be a complete A-V-O structure, but still a grammatically correct sentence, as long as it's obvious what it refers to. Usually, if the subject or the object is deleted, you can understand the meaning of the sentence from the context. For example, someone asks, 你知道那个人是谁吗?
What the hell? Why are you talking this so fast? 你知道那个人是谁吗? You know that person is who? Gosh. It is confusing. It is confusing when I see this. I'm not understanding. Like, right now I have tutor. Every day I will have tutor. Like, if you want to help me with tutor, because I spent already like more than, yeah, like I bought for this month to like for two how to say lessons with tutor. For this month I have, but if you want me to help for tutor in future, you can help me directly on PayPal, because I will need this anyway in future, because for next month. But for this month, Sam Smith Q helped me. And yes, when they're talking this so fast, for me it just make no sense. Like it is too fast, because they can use a tone, only half of tone. It is one of very thing that say to me this tutor, and I'm like, wow, how you can hear full tone, understand, recognize. But he said that sometimes like you can hear only half tone, but it is understandable for native speakers. And I'm like, no, it is not okay. It is not okay for me.
知道那个人是谁吗? 你知道那个人是谁吗?
你知道那个人? She said Jean. It is Jean. 你知道那个人是谁吗? Okay.
Means, do you know who that is? You might hear the answer like, 不知道，可能是新员工，要不要问他?
Oh, she's doing this on purpose so fast. But I'm like, it's not on purpose, because I know that all like I've heard that they're talking pretty fast.
不知道，可能是新员工，要不要问他？
不知道 like 知道 it is no. 不知道 if before tone will be like last one, 不 will be not 不 but 不 another tone. It is changing. 可能是新员工，要不要 like here you can see 要 it is tone number 4. As a result, 不 same 不 becoming 不 like changing tone. 问他
不知道，可能是新员工，要不要问他？ I don't know, he's probably a new employee. Shall we ask him? In this sentence, 我、I, 他、he, 我们 we are all deleted because you can easily understand the meanings in that situation. Another example could be 你吃晚餐了吗？吃了。你吃晚餐了吗？
What? 你吃晚餐了吗? Yes, it's so confusing. It is so confusing for me. And maybe you know Nikki Proshin. I mean, I think that in some way I want to be like Nikki Proshin because, like, he already knows Chinese. I'm jealous as fuck. I mean, like, he knows several languages. I think that it is crazy cool. And it is wonderful, of course. I think that one moment I received a message, and I think that it would be, of course, for me useful to know too several languages like Nikki Proshin, because yeah, he's example, one of the people who I'm looking and from whom I'm taking examples from Nikki Proshin, because he is creating he's not just creating, he knows, because he knows several languages. And I'm like, wow. Maybe you know Steve Kaufman, he knows several languages too, like he's monolingual. And yeah, but this one, it is challenging. And I believe that in English you can find also kind of English challenging, I believe, for Chinese people too. Yes, I believe so. Because as you said before, in English you will not you will find some sounds which doesn't exist in Chinese. Okay, let's go.
吃晚餐了吗? Have you had dinner yet? 吃了 it means have eaten. 吃 means eat. And the here is a particle to demonstrate that the action, the verb, has been done. And yes, we do just say verb add the as an answer in this context. The meaning of it is the same as the answer, yes, I have, in English. In this context, the complete Chinese answer is 我吃晚餐了.
Subject and object. You don't need to use here verb. Like you don't need to tell like other stuff. And it's like, I don't know, to understand a little bit. Like I maybe example in English, I am eating. I am eating. It is present simple continuous, yes? But here we can see 我吃晚餐了 I eat dinner. La, it is here particle. The action has been done. It means I ate dinner. Yes, I have had dinner. Okay.
我吃晚餐了 it means I have had dinner. But just like I said, as long as what it refers to is obvious, we can delete it. So here we delete 我, I, this subject, and 晚餐, this object, and then use 吃了 as an answer. So remember, Chinese sentences are formed by its meaning. It's very likely that you won't see or hear a complete HVO sentence structures in.
It makes sense in some way. In some way it makes sense, just it is a little bit confusing because it is another way of thinking. It is just different. Example, it is illogical on some way. Example, can I show this? Not this, but where is my face? Where to put me? Little bit up. You can see now better, I hope. And 我吃晚餐了. And you can answer just by using 吃了. That's all. That's your answer. 吃了. Main action and completion of this action. If you're trying to answer negatively, like it was positive answer, 吃了. But if you're using negative, you need to say answer 不吃了, 不吃了. Something like this. For pronunciation, sorry, I'm just trying to understand structure by itself now. And yes, 不吃了. Sounds logical. But at the same time, these characters look scary.
Attend this object and then use 吃了 as an answer. So remember, Chinese sentences are formed by its meaning. It's very likely that you won't see or hear a complete HVO sentence structures in real life. Okay, the second concept is
Since not always.
the Chinese sentence structures is not always in the SVO order. There are some other special structures and their word orders are different. It might be SOV or even OSV, and luckily it's not that hard because there are some rules for them. The first one is that there is usually a special characters in the sentence, such as 把 Bei. The second one is that the function of these special structures are different from the original SVO structure. Let me give you an example. 他吃了苹果. If we said 他吃了苹果,
I ate an or the apple. I didn't understand anyway. 他吃了苹果. It looks like 吃了. Here they put this particle. That action has been done. It is particle 吃, eat, finished. This particle say that finished. 他吃了, something like this. Okay, it makes sense. 苹果, it is apple. 苹果. Okay.
it means he ate the apple or he ate an apple. It's just an explanation of the situation. The point of this sentence is what he has done. The point is not about the object apple. But if we want to emphasize that there is something happening to the object and that the object is being affected by something, we could use these two structures. Subject 把 object verb. For example, 他把苹果吃了.
I ate the apple. 他把苹果吃了.
他把苹果吃了.
Maybe it makes sense. No, not I, but he. 我把苹果吃了. I ate the apple.
他把苹果吃了. It means he ate the apple. Object 被 subject verb such as 苹果被他吃了.
The apple was eaten by him. I don't know. It is already something like a level of this level of magician for me. It is like something unachievable. Here you're struggling just with subject, verb, and object, but you can see that they can play with this and move, like play like they want. 苹果被他吃了. The apple was eaten by him. I don't know. Difficult. it is not so easy how it looks like. Okay, let's go.
苹果被他吃了 It means the apple was eaten by him. Okay, here I use different colors to mark the verbs because you can't just use random verbs here. There are some requirements for which verbs you can use in these types of sentences. And also there are some differences between these two structures, but I'm not going to look into them in this video. Right now you could...
Why you say about this if you're not going... How can you do this with me? I'm joking.
Just remember, in these two structures, they both increased the importance of the object, and there are different kinds of word order in
Alex, this lesson looks more advanced. For me it is very difficult because at this moment I know only maybe 10 or 15 characters, not so much. Even that I already studied more than 1 week, it is close to 2 weeks. But I still it is, yeah, you're right, completely. This sentence looks like advanced for me. Maybe after 1 year I should watch such videos. But at the same time I cannot hold myself, and I think that if I will not push myself forward and if I will not watch this, I will not be able to understand ever. But I want to have intermediate level of Chinese after 3 years. Like I want to have already some kind of level of conversational Chinese where I will be able to explain myself a little bit after a few years. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay.
Chinese. The third one is
Chinese is a topic prominent language.
Chinese is a topic prominent language. What does that mean?
The most important is idea.
It means that we like to put topic at the beginning of sentences in order to let people know what we are talking about. Unlike in English, where people like to have a subject in a sentence, it's just a different preference. Keep this in mind. Now you can try to understand the following sentence. 车子修好了。
车子 car 车子修好了 car it was fixed good. Particle the action has been done. 车子修好了 it is showing that action happened. The most important be like that car at the beginning, noun at the beginning. 车子修好了 And yes, Christina, thank you. It is interesting. Yes, you don't want to be stuck going over same. You want to move forward until you get it. Yeah, I'm understanding that only with languages which I like, I'm able to sit without noticing time. With English and Chinese, I can spend hours and hours. I can forget even to eat sometimes, to go outside. I mean, sometimes you need to go outside for fresh air. But yes, I think that for me, with Chinese and English, I can spend like many hours without noticing. And that's, I think, it is, some people probably jealous to me that I have patience enough, but it's not about patience, it's about enjoyment. If you like to do this, maybe that's what I need to do. And that's why I think I'm productive quite these days, even if this progress you cannot see now. But I believe that after 3 years, you will see results, and after 3 years or maybe 4, you will be able to see that I'm translating something. and I hope that I will try my best for sure. Okay, 车子修好了。
车子修好了. It means someone got the car fixed, or I got the car fixed. Because the car is all I want to talk about, then I put it at the beginning of my sentence as a topic. So this sentence is not in a passive voice, although it looks like it is. But actually, 车子 is the topic here. Like I could say, 车子修好了，就像新的一样。
Yeah, when she's talking, of course, I'm not understanding. 车子修好了。A car was fixed. 就像新的一样，一样，一样。Just like new same. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello to Lindsay. Hello, not stopping the Mandarin is too much for me. Have fun. It is fun. It is fun, and you have fun too, Lindsay. Just, yes, I know that languages can be complicated for people, and because, yeah, it is another culture, another mentality, another structures, another words and languages can be very difficult. And yes, the le, I get it. It comes at the end when an action has been completed. Christina, thank you for showing this. And I think that I get this too, but I believe that I will do so many mistakes when I will talk, like after, when I will know a little bit Chinese, maybe after 1 year at least, when I will be able to talk on simple conversations, I will do so many mistakes. I promise you and all of you that I will do mistakes and I will be proud of them. And by the way, hello to you, Catherine Nazar. Oh, Kat, hello to you. Hey, buddy. 你好, 你好. Right now, because I have how it's named, teacher, and I have lessons from 12 a.m. until 1 a.m. Like to the night, because his lessons was cheaper. He of this tutor, and that's why it was such a late time. But every time when we are starting our lesson, I'm using this 你好. I had only 2 lessons, if I'm correct. 3 maybe already. 2, 3. Anyway, first lesson was not lesson, it was just we trying to get to know each other. It was just greetings and hello, I am, he is, and yeah. We were talking about themselves, so that's all. But yeah, in reality, I had only 2 lessons with tutor, and that's all. And yes, hello to you, Kat. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. I'm good. Cold day. You're doing well, Alex. I'm doing great. I'm doing very great because I'm enjoying my time. I'm trying to improve myself in knowledge of English, Chinese, and that's for me what it's matter. It is the most important thing for me now, and I'm trying to spend. I know that not everyone can understand my passion towards languages, but I think that it is cool thing to have to know. And yes, I give everyone who learned Mandarin much credit because I am completely lost. Lisa Marshall, I'm lost too right now. I'm lost too right now, but we will see. After a few years, will I be lost or not? We will see. Thought you would like this better than me saying «Привет, как дела?» Stick one language. stick to one language. What do you mean by stick to one language? I'm not understanding this because it's impossible to stick to one language when you already know two languages. But yeah, I'm always open for other languages, for other knowledge, and it is always important to be open for everything in your life. Okay, let's go.
车子收好了，就像新的一样。In this sentence, because 车子 is the topic of our conversation, I could directly add some new information to it. Like in this example, I added 就像新的一样，就像新的一样 which means just like a new one. And I don't have to point out what I'm talking about because 车子 is the topic. The function of the topic.
Yeah, the function of the topic can also be applied in dialogue. I believe that I will watch such videos where we'll be able to, understand grammar. At this moment, I'm trying to help with English tone, and at the same time I'm improving my English too when I'm teaching my friend to English. And yes, I see your message, Kat. Sorry, I meant you're learning Mandarin and I greeted you in Russian. It is okay. You can greet me on any language. If even I will not understand, I hope that you will translate it. Yes, this world quite huge, enormous, and you can find so different cultures. And if you're from somebody watching from Korea, I can say to you, 안녕하세요. At least I hope I say this correctly. I think that it is always important to be open to other cultures. Or hola, Spanish. Is it Spanish? Hola. Something like this. I'm not sure. I don't know Spanish at all.
Topic can also be applied in dialogue, like this. 车子修好了，真的就像新的一样，但还是不好开。车子修好了 ，someone
车子修好了
got the car fixed. 真的就像新的一样。
I need to look. 真的 Indeed. 就新的一样 Indeed, just like new car, same.
真的就像新的一样。Indeed, it's just like a new one. 但还是不好开。
但还是不好开。不好开。Yes, but it's still not good to drive. Okay. Que pasa? Lol. It means que pasa? It means hello? I don't know what does it mean que pasa. Like a greeting. Is it greeting? Yeah, it would be nice to know what does it mean que pasa. Okay, let's go.
但还是不好开。But it still doesn't drive well. According to the dialogue, you might notice that we don't have to use any noun like car or pronoun like it to refer to what we are talking about.
Yeah, it makes sense what she's talking about. This said to me tutor yesterday, Chinese tutor, and he said that in English example you can say these words. I have even probably... Do I have it? Maybe I will be able to open this now. Oh no, I cannot. Yeah, I had some book which I I'm using now with my tutor, and this book has the same rule, and he was showing me this. He was trying to explain me, but one of the problem with languages, this knowledge, you need to repeat thousands times. At least I need always to repeat them thousands times in order to understand them. I don't know, like people doing this, but yeah, I will be able. I hope that for time we'll get it. I will get it. And one of the things that, yes, repeating is key for success. Like ha, yes, like I cannot see this. Like que pasa Spanish joke. I didn't get this joke anyway. I didn't get it. I was trying to understand anyway. But yeah, I got it. It is like a Spanish joke. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's have more practice on how to use the topic structure. For example, if you and your friend are chatting about a new movie and you have already watched the movie, you could say, 那部电影我看过了。那部电影我看过了。
那部电影 that the measure of words. Bu? What? I was thinking that bu it is like no. 那部电影我看过了。Okay.
那部电影我看过了。It means I've watched the movie. Because the movie is the topic of your conversation, so you can put that at the beginning of the sentence. Another example could be when you're discussing an issue or a particular thing with others, and you want to demonstrate your opinion on that, you could say, 这件事我觉得。
这件事我觉得
and add your opinion. 这件事我觉得 and add your opinion. These things, 这件事 is the topic of the conversation, so you can put it at the beginning of the sentence. The last one is
a special structure
there is
we use
another kind of structures that we use a lot. Here it is. Verb add complement. For instance, 我看不懂。
我看不懂 complement. I can't see, don't understand. 我看不懂 why see? 他跑很快 He ran very fast. 跑 But this structure looks more interesting. Okay, and more like a logical, like
我看不懂，他跑很快，他跑很快。
他跑很快。
But because it can be used in many different ways and express different meanings, it's quite complicated, so I'm considering doing another video for it.
It was so fast video. Of course, it is logical that this video was fast because it was kind of like only, how long? 10 minutes. 10 minutes this video was. And yes, I think it was fun anyway, by all means, because I believe that in studying languages, you need to always try to repeat, and repeat. And that's what I will try to do with Chinese, because you can find me on Twitch. That example, I had today Twitch live stream like more than 1 hour, even 2 or maybe 3 hours, I don't know. In reality, I was studying a little bit more, like 5 all day I was studying, to be honest. But yes, but I was doing live stream, by the way, on Twitch. On Twitch, of course, I'm not answering, I'm not talking with people. I'm just there, like, doing my stuff, and sometimes you will be able to see how I'm studying. If you want to go on Twitch, you can subscribe there. And yes, I believe that, as I said to you before, that studying languages is quite useful, and it is necessary in a lot of ways, because come on, it is helping a lot. It is helping a lot in understanding of other cultures, and I think that the best what people and human being, like societies, can create it is cultures. It is talking about a lot, and I think it is better side of human like civilizations, it's culture, like movies, songs, language. I think yeah, like this, it is quite clear for me. Okay, happy to see who joined now. And yes, at the end I want to tell you a couple words so that you can support me also on Buy Me a Coffee. It would be amazing. You can leave your likes, you can leave your comments, it would be really amazing too. But I want to tell you one thing, that example, Chinese helping me to understand right now English better, because one of the things, because majority, like 90%, not 90, 95% of information translation I'm looking from Chinese to English. Example, my books which I'm using, they are in English, you can see, and as a result it is helping me to understand better English itself too. That's kind of like important thing. And Pinyin was based on Latin, if I'm correct. Yes. Yeah, Pinyin, it is like writing system. I think it was quite fascinating for me. And yeah, it is quite fascinating for me. And yes, thank you, Alex, for introducing Chinese vocabulary. Yes, I, to be honest, will not remember everything. I know that I will not remember, because yes, it's very difficult at this for me at this moment. But I hope that through time it will be easier. The most important for me to be consistent. But as for now, I wish you to be yourself. I want you to encourage to study other languages, because it is helpful for yourself. I mean, like it is very helpful, beneficial in a lot of ways. Pretty often it can help you in your career, just to understand other human beings. It is also amazing. And yes, I'm wishing you to be yourself. I'm wishing you all of the best. Thank you for today's together gathering. It was amazing for me. And yes, I'm hugging you. You're amazing. And as always, see you next time.